Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, donations. I appreciate everything and everyone. Let's ring the bell, of course. Let's clear out this energy and let's see what the message the Spirit has for us this afternoon. So, of course, things are going along swimmingly, and then all of a sudden, everything takes a turn and goes back the other way. But it's not going back the other way towards the person that it left. I mean, that, was its initial victim. It's going in another direction. Like kind of like, you know how like something that you can never really guarantee where it's going to land? Something like that. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Oadej. Ohaje. Hey, Red Violet. Hey, Adrian. It's Ohaje. Ohaje Bratton. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Bottom of the deck. Oh, storms. Somebody wasn't prepared. It was almost like lightning that came out the sky and struck somebody square in the eye. That was like, ow. And somebody's pissed off. I mean, pissed off. Somebody's kicking up some dirt, some dust. Somebody says somebody got something to pay. How dare them? Because something is coming in for somebody from a group that they felt safe with before. But they don't feel safe anymore. No. That's a negative, that's a negator, and that's confirmation. They don't feel safe no more. They're like, I got to watch out. They pissed off because they have to watch their back now. I sure do hate when that happens. Spirit, what's going on? I thought I saw one flip. I know I did. Yes. See? Somebody wasn't using their intuition, especially whenever they were sitting here and it was them sitting here creating these plans and coming up with these little schemes when it was their season. They was doing it. They was getting joy out of it. But not any longer. The one and only Golden Ray. Hello. Not any longer. They don't find no joy in this shit. And they're thinking, damn, I should have used my... Something told me. That's what they're saying. Something told me. Something told me to leave this shit alone. That's what they're saying. Something told me. And they're saying it out loud. That's too damn bad. You should have listened to something. What's the message, Spirit? Something told me. Doggone. Damn it. Now somebody wants your forgiveness. They want some forgiveness. Especially because now they see your worthiness. Especially since the shoe is on their foot now. Now they can see how worthy you are. Now they can see why you always did not like it, why you always had something to say, why they wanted you to stand down, but they never wanted to stand up for you. Now they see both sides of the situation and they know the truth. Can't hide that. Can't hide that. Especially when it's their time. Especially when it's their turn. Especially when it was a group that you felt safe with before, but you don't feel safe with them now. Now you feel safe with the one that was the outcast. Now it's the one that you see as worthy. Now you wondering how they got through the muck and the mire and the motherfucking fire. See, remember whenever it was your desire to take, or what you did give, it wasn't respectful. It wasn't responsible. But now, whenever the shoe is on the other foot, now somebody got something to say. You should have had something to say whenever the people was doing it in the first damn place. Now you're all upset. Now you want to kick up dust. Now you want to, shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down. Someone needs to learn a lesson. All that aggression, all that aggravation, all that, you I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it, you ain't gonna do shit. Shut up. Learn the fucking lesson. And the lesson is, if you don't think that you'd like it, what do you think somebody else feels about the situation? Whatever that situation is. There's too many situations for us to go through, but whatever that situation is, let everybody know how you really feel. Show your true self to the world. That's how you get respect. Not faking the motherfucking funk. Not trying to be somebody you're not, because guess what? You trying to be somebody you're not, you're never going to be happy. You're not built that way. God didn't say, I'm going to name you Tony, but when you get down there, act like your name is Fred. You'll be happier that way. That conversation never happened. Someone was doing the most. They was living out loud. They was doing the absolute most. Now the harvest is coming in. Secrets is revealed. And all that shit, all that fake ass shit that they built up, all that shit has been burnt to the ground now. It's a do-over. It's a do-over. From the ground up. Talk about some bootstraps. You got to build them up too. You got to get some new bootstraps. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, somebody now they want to be all upset. I know you ain't acting for sure. For sure. Especially when you're the new target. Hey, if it was good enough for somebody else, it's got to be good enough for you. When you the target, now all of a sudden you understand you screwed yourself. Not just yourself, you screwed the pooch too. See, you didn't see all that shit that was going on in the dark was going to come to the light. You didn't see all them people that you was hanging around and all the masks and shit, how they was doing somebody else wrong, how they would do you wrong too. But now you know, now the truth has come out. Now you don't want to be part of the group. Now you don't want to play with them no more. Now you don't want to have no more fun. It was fun when y'all had the gun. But it ain't no more fun now that the rabbit got the gun, huh? Acting like you all upset. I know you know. Well, at least we know you're acting. Tony, Oscar, and all the other awards. Yes, honey, because your season. Yes, yes. Woohoo. This is what you say. Called it on you. You created this yourself, seeking pleasure, not knowing what you was manifesting, but that scarcity. You was giving somebody else your ass to kiss. Spirit said, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have them put on some Vaseline and I'm gonna have them pucker up. But you remember this, because when it's your turn, I'm not gonna have you pick the ass that you want to kiss. I'm not even gonna pick the ass that you want to kiss. I'm gonna have Pandora open up that little box, and that's the ass that you're gonna find out. No matter what it look like, what it smell like, and nothing else. That's the ass you're gonna kiss. And guess what? Once you see it, right before you pucker up, you'll never be able to unsee it. Pucker up. Somebody be like, yes, honey, honey. Somebody like, damn, why did I think about this shit? Somebody said I should have scratched this shit before it even took off. They said I should never have done this. I should have scratched this motherfucker. And back when I was coming up, they mad at the crew. The crew should have said, that's a terrible idea. But see, everybody was in that devilish energy. So the crew was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get him. Arr. That's what the crew was doing. Now the crew was like, well, I didn't see it. I didn't know it was going to happen. I didn't see that. Whoa, that came from left field. I didn't see that one coming. I bet. Bottom of the deck. The truth. The truth. That sword. That's that deep cutting sword. That's that going in from one end, coming out the other end. That's that from top to bottom, side to side. It don't make a difference. That's that cut deep. And when you pair it up with the Hierophant, that means God. I told you, son. It's time. It's time. Hey, K Savage. Somebody like, dang, and you know what? And they just felt like they couldn't give it up. They couldn't stop. They did not want to stop hanging out with the wrong crowd, causing trouble, doing too much. They didn't want to stop. It was fun. It was so much fun. It was like devilish fun, fun. Now somebody like, damn, I didn't really like that devilish fun, even though they was creating it. Somebody was like, you know what, we're going to do all these tricks. We're going to do all this. We're going to create all this mayhem for this person. We just going to make their life hell. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to. Spirit the whole time like, oh, what else you going to do? Oh, okay. And what else you going to do? Who else in it? Oh, okay. Who? There's a new friend of yours? Oh, that's right. So-and-so's boy. That's right. Y'all hang out with him now, huh? See, Spirit was like coaxing him. Who else? What else? Tell me what else. You can talk to me. Non-judgmental zone over here. They was like, but don't tell nobody. Spirit said, shh, I won't tell a soul. But you already knew to protect yourself. You already knew God was going to protect you. You already knew when he was sitting there talking to them old flabberjacking, jaw-jacking, mother trucking, can't stop talking about how they was going to do you wrong. He was like, what else? That's it. What else? Oh, that too? What else, Spirit? What else? Connected and directed. That's right. Okay. No, that's right. Oh my goodness. What's the message? Hey, Shaylin, how are you? What's the message, Spirit? Somebody thought they was going to play a trick on you. They felt like they was going to play the funniest trick on you. The goalposts kept moving. Every time the goalposts moved, they was laughing. They don't even notice. We'll move the goalpost again. Oh, it's over here now. Here, kick it over here. Gotcha. Yeah. Ha ha ha. See, somebody thought they was gonna fuck with your stability. They wanted to make you so that everything was just off. Now they shit is off, and they like, dear Heavenly Father, please help me, please save me. Now somebody thinking about all that shit that they've been doing that they should have left a long time ago. They should have left that shit a long time ago because all that shit was get them caught the fuck up. Now all their friends that they had, they gone. And here they are stuck alone. Where's your friends? Where your little friends at? Where your little friends at? They're no longer here to be found. What's up? See, somebody, they didn't think about that. They thought, these my homies. We homies till the end. Well, the friend said, well, this is the end for us. Good luck with that shit. And they was gone. What's the message? Five of Wands, Three of Swords. Now somebody not feeling too good about this bullshit that they done caused at home. They don't feel so good now that they done just like I said, they screwed themselves, they screwed the pooch, they screwed the alligator, they screwed anything. Gnats, ladybugs, anything. The couch, they was doing they was doing everything. But the thing is, this is like with the Princess of Pentacles and the Hierophant, this is somebody that's connected to you. This is somebody that's related to you. This is somebody that has a certain higher level of relationship with you. This is somebody that's younger than you. But this is somebody that's learning a lesson. LESSON. A lesson. Yes, they sure the hell are. You can't make this up. They're learning a lesson about, I feel like they're going through that dark night of the soul, but they learn a lesson about something, about crossing somebody out, crossing somebody over, something like that. And it's like, and but you're not saying nothing. You know what this person is going through. You already knew what this person was getting ready to go through. You chose not to say nothing. You was like, okay, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you act stupid. Then you got it. You got it. You sure you got it? Good. Hand me my popcorn. Hand me my tea, because this shit about to get good. See? This person, they started out strong. Excuse me, y'all. This person started out strong. Ego was all up here. They're like, I don't need you. I don't need you. Then all of a sudden it was like they noticed the shit was not moving the way that it normally did. In fact, it seemed like shit was like different now all of a sudden. Like the shit that they had planned on, shit that they was gonna do with, all of a sudden those plans just kind of fell through when they found that they was alone by themselves. That's weird. I mean, but it's like this person was kind of left by themselves too. Someone's like, well, you know what? Is this like karma coming? No, no, no. This ain't no. This is not karma coming into me. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Then somebody got some communication from somebody. And the communication that they got was something that they was like, it made them had to stand up and take heed. Like, wait, but the communication was like very on point. And it's like, but the way that it happened, I don't know the communication, but the way that it happened, it left somebody where they were like freaking out because here it is. They put up space, time, and distance between you and them. They left you out in the cold. They left you completely out in the cold and made a decision that and made a decision that they wasn't even going to tell you why they left you out in the cold. They was just going to leave. They was just going to bounce and be like, bye, bitch. The spirit said, no, you ain't doing that. That is not right. It's not fair. It's uncalled for and it's unnecessary. Spirit said, I'm going to heal this person and I'm going to elevate this person. Just because you can't see that this person is a star, don't mean that they aren't. Spirit said, watch this. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. In fact, I ain't even going to tell you. All I'm going to say is watch this. Watch me work. By the time it's all over, you're going to be like, yes, there is a God. Because he didn't handed me my ass. Spirit said, watch me work. Everything that you've done is going to come back on you. Now somebody is sitting here and they nervous. They studying. They're looking at you. They're looking at you. They're nervous though. Because they're seeing that your life is getting better. By leaps and bounds, your life is getting better. Spirit is carrying you. Spirit has it so that people are giving to you. You're giving to people. These are people from your past, and it's like you're even leaving people from your past behind because Spirit is carrying you. Something about your work and something about this person's work. I feel like this person was trying to get some particular type of work, but something is happening and this person cannot get it. It's not whatever, or something that they're trying to work on. It's not happening. And it's not happening because they had the nerve and the audacity to be like, bye, bitch, and just leave. This King of Cups trying to work on something. Like something like the like just ghosting a motherfucker. Like that's the right way to do life. Like that shit ain't coming back on somebody. At least it's Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, come on through. See, somebody thought they could treat you like a dog. They thought that they could dog you out. They could disrespect you. They could lick the bottom of my feet. Lick the crack of my ass. Do this, do that. Lick that up. They thought that they could just really go there with you. Spirit said, I can't wait to see what else you got. Because guess what? I got something for you. It's like Spirit's like, baby, come on over here. Come on over here. Get behind this fence. Get behind this fence. Because shit is about to get a little wild. Child. Spirit said, I'm going to show somebody something. And they ain't about to see this shit coming. They ain't seeing nothing coming. Spirit said, stay out the way. I don't want you to get struck by the lightning too. That person's like, okay, Spirit, I hear you. Thank you. Yes. And the whole while you were about to receive a gift for your obedience, for this person thinking that they could put all this stress on you, and this person that put all this stress on you, look what they get. Look what they get. Look everything that they get. And they like, damn, this is so much stress. They feel so overburdened. They feel so alone. This is like a shock. They feel like, how could somebody stab me in my back? This and that and the other. They worried. They like feel like, oh my God, I don't know who I could trust and all this other shit. And guess what? You understand exactly how they feel. You know why? Because they did that bullshit to you. Because they did that bullshit to you. Now they're like, I don't know who I can trust. So, you'll figure it out. Me, myself, and I. Someone's going to have to gain some courage, some strength, some inner strength to do it alone. Because following the crowd, look where that got you. They followed the crowd, and the crowd took them right to the devil's lair. And everything you put out, ships is coming right back in for you. Somebody thinks maybe I could move. Oh, Karma knows where you at. She like, oh, I see where you moved. Oh, you moved off of Juju Lane. Now you at 2122 Boogie Woogie Avenue. I see you. I see you. See, somebody they feel like their whole life is turned upside down, like everything is like suspended in motion, especially their happiness. They felt like they was about to cross this threshold and slam the door on you and your funky ass. And they was gonna be happy for the rest of their life without you. Disgusting. They couldn't wait until Karma was like, about that door. And speaking of a funky ass, now that we want to talk, speaking of that funky ass, remember all that shit that you was talking behind somebody's back? Remember all those little games, how you thought that, oh my God, that's going to be so much fun. Remember how you was trying to control a situation because you was condescending to somebody who you should have been respectful to, and you was putting them down. You was belittling them, and you was treating them like they were stupid. You remember all of that? Because if not, I can go ahead 83,000 words or less and remind you, because this is a whole lot of shit. Or you can just admit that you do remember all that shit. And understand that when I choose not to bless you with your heartfelt prayer, you are going to understand clearly exactly why the fuck not. So save your pennies, save your money. You're going to need it. Oh, and another thing, before I forget to tell you, remember the person that you was working with? The one that y'all had that little secret? They'll never know. They'll never know that we're getting ready to rob them blind and this and that and the other. Well, come to find out, you're going to laugh, you're going to laugh, you're going to laugh. They did it to you. And they left you in all this debt and with no money. That is so fucking hilarious. Don't you think that's hilarious? Don't you think that's just hilarious? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. And the house note, the car note, the insurance note, and that cell phone bill note is due. Oh, whew, they got you. Boy, I tell you, you signed that contract with blood, baby. Blood in, blood out. And that's what happened. They got some blood out your ass. Blood out your ass. What's the message? Oh, my goodness. Yes, Hunty. Yes, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and 3 of Wands. See, somebody thought that it was going to be them and they secret boo. They secret boo that was going to have this happiness. They thought that it was going to be, they was going to have this happiness. They was going to get with somebody that you didn't even know about. And they shifts was going to come in, like I said, and they was going to live happily ever after. They was going to be like, oh, after leaving your ass, there's going to be like, listen, fuck you. I don't even want to be with your ass no more. And I don't even love you. That's what I mean. Because they was all up in their pride, their ego. Because they felt like they was the shit. Not knowing that God had a different plan. Not knowing that God was about to slap him with a dookie stick. Not knowing that Dave was about to come out as the one who was smelling like shit. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Whew. Anything else? Yep. Knight of Cups and the Empress. Now somebody want to come. They want to give their apology to the Empress. They want to be like, I just want to give her your flowers, because I said now I was really fucked up. All that what I was thinking of. In fact, I wasn't thinking with the Judgment, the Lovers, the Star, the Hierophant, follow with the Ace of Swords, follow with the Ace of Cups. I feel like I want to faint, but I can't make myself. Damn it. Yes, somebody, now they want to make this declaration of love. They made a decision, a permanent decision, because you are the one for me. So now somebody, but you know what? I feel like this is Spirit making this decision. that you were about to have somebody come in your life. Spirit has made a decision that you deserve this somebody that's going to stand 10 toes down with your ass, because you know this old creepy ass Weasel Jones gots to go, because you know what, you are the star of Spirit's eyes and you are so obedient. You tell everybody always do the right thing, and listen, tell me something. You come with that truth, and you come with that unconditional, pure love. Unconditional, pure love. And trust me, Spirit is sending somebody to you that is about to defend you and your honor. See if you got a brother. What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. See, somebody is upset. They upset. Now they see things from a wholly different point of view. Now they see that somebody was talking shit. They ain't mean none of that bullshit that they said to sway them in. They was just talking shit. Tony's like, I fell for it. Oh, that's too damn bad. That is too damn bad. See, somebody thought that they was gonna get this. They was gonna be this emperor or something like that, or this emperor was gonna have something for him and is gonna see them very clearly as the one, and the emperor was just gonna fall in love, throw all caution to the wind, just fall in love and say, this is that and the other, blah blah blah. But that emperor was like, skirt, oh hell to the no. First of all, you sound goofy. Second, your breath smell like bullshit. Third, that little kangaroo court story you just told me, woo, I don't know where you got that shit from, but damn, that should be on some Lifetime channel or something. Someone's like, you got me fucked up with this. I'm gonna have to defend myself against you. I don't feel safe with you in the house. We feel like we need to have you leave. We had a family meeting without you, and we no longer feel safe with you in the house. So you're gonna have to leave. Leave peacefully, please. Thank you. What's the message? What is the message? Listen. Hierophant said, Spirit said, listen, I told your motherfucking ass, oh, y'all think that you was getting ready to do all this to my child, to my beau, to my baby, to my tank. I tank not. You ain't about to touch my tank. I tank not. I got special plans for that one. Special plans to make somebody very happy for that one. You wrong for that one. You wrong. All y'all wrong. Y'all wrong for that one. What's the message, Spirit? That Queen of Swords was talking about something. Oh, been saying the same thing for a long time with that Knight of Pentacles. This Queen of Swords been saying the same thing to this emperor for a long ass time about this Five of Cups. Been saying the same thing a long time about, it could have been about this mother who was singling this person out. Somebody been saying the same shit for a long time. That shit ain't changed. That shit ain't changed. Now the smoke is clearing. Somebody like, damn, you know what? You've been saying the same shit for 50 years. Well, I wonder fucking why. You've been saying the same shit for 72 years. Like somebody is just now, the elevators just now, they was like, the announcement was made, ladies and gentlemen, in the elevator, please keep your hands and feet steer clear of the door. We are quickly approaching the top floor. I know it's been about 14 years, but we are almost to that top floor. Once again, I'm only going to repeat this announcement 17 more times. Please keep your hands and your feet in the elevator. Yes, because somebody was like they wanted to be this family. You know, they were sitting there thinking, you know, what's wrong with this? How come we can't get together? How come this? And it's because somebody had been doing all these moves, all this erratic bullshit, starting bullshit with somebody, and then saying, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know how that glass vase burst all over her head like that. I told her to put Ram in the bookcase like that with her head. I don't know what happened. It's unclear to me. I don't know how she got all those cuts. Ask her. Tell them what happened. Tell her what happened, baby. See, now the Emperor's starting to get a clue. See, elevator is almost there. It's like somebody been abusing her. Ding. We have reached the top. The elevator has now reached the top. Ladies and gentlemen, you can keep your hands and your feet in the elevator as the doors open. Somebody is just catching the clue. Just catching the clue. Shit. Somebody damn near got great grandkids. Somebody else like, damn, I think I figured some shit out. Now they understand why somebody don't really deal with nobody, you know, and everything else, because all the lies that somebody was telling about somebody else to keep everybody else away from them. Now they get it. After 11 years, somebody finally gets it. Whew. The dad finally understand that the mama was whooping the kid's ass. One of them, because they singled them out. They're like, damn. Oh, well, that's not right. Yes. And now somebody feels so bad they in their emotions, you know, because maybe this person was at work a lot, you know, but now they feel like this Queen of Swords is finally getting justice, because it's this Queen of Swords. That's the one who's balanced. That's the one who's the earth angel. That's the one who leads with love. You know, somebody feels like a fool that they was willing to go along with whatever somebody else was saying, because this other person was living a lie, talking about a lie, only to find out that this person was the star, and they have a certain path that they have to be on. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. Archangel Michael is there. I feel like this is somebody who is finally able to articulate what they want to say, or at least try and give it a chance to say what they feel like they should have said a while ago. Like somebody feels like they should have said something, they should have stuck up for this Queen of Pentacles, you know, instead of just allowing this Queen of Pentacles to be misused and abused by this devilish energy, you know. Now someone is saying that I should have stuck up, I should have said something, I should have protected, I should have. Yes, because that's why this Queen of Swords is left. This is why this Queen of Swords is gone. It's like, don't want no parts. It's like, I'd rather do the jungle by myself. Anacondas and bear and spiders and shit. I'll take my chances. I'm good. What's the Master Spirit? Anything else? Anything else in this deck now? Yeah, I think this Emperor is thinking about why things never turned out. Maybe, but now they understand why this family never could work together. Confirmation. Double confirmation, because somebody was there. They didn't want the family to work together. They want the family to be distant. Everybody to be at each other's necks. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Hierophant said, listen, this chapter is closed. Now that you know the truth, everybody knows the truth, especially the Emperor, about this relationship and how strong you had to be. And this Emperor's heart is actually broken. The more things soak in and sink in, and the more realizations come about how things were, it hurts this person more and more, because this person is understanding now that somebody did the absolute most. They wanted to win at all costs. They didn't care. They just wanted to see you in the ground. This person wanted to cast all these spells on you and was actually happy when you walked away. That's when they felt like they won something, when you walked away. But no, that's just when you saw that? That's when their karma began. It was activated. We had the Two of Swords, we had the Page of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like something about somebody, they didn't do their homework, because the Page of Swords is in reverse. Somebody did not do their homework. And it's like somebody allows something to come out their mouth flippant. They just said some bullshit, and they didn't care who they hurt, what they said, or whatever, but they didn't realize what they did was they cut their nose off in spite of their face. Allowing just somebody didn't, especially somebody that didn't know what the fuck they was even talking about. Oh, okay, you coming at me like that? That's when Spirit said, oh, we doing it like that? Okay, what else you got to say? Anything else? Any other names? Because I haven't heard those names before. Those are new names. Oh, okay. How you spell them? Okay, thank you. I'm going to have to remember that. Yep. See, they understand now that this plan that they have, these ships is coming in. This plan they have, these ships are coming in. But the thing is, the ships ain't coming in for somebody who did you wrong. The ships is coming in for this Empress. She's getting a brand new love for the bullshit that somebody had to go through. Somebody's excited about her. They're excited about her. She getting a present. Go on, girl. Yes. Oh, and somebody else. Now this person, they feeling all upset because their whole life is like in a hangman energy. They fucked up. Their life is in the hangman energy because they thought they was being super duper super slick with the seven of swords, and that shit backfired on them. Backfired on them at big time. Big time. Because they got the five of wands, the five of pentacles, the king of wands, and the knight of wands. So it was like this person is understanding now that, you know what, somebody sees him, or somebody coached them. Like the king of wands coached the knight of rods, the king of rods coached the knight of rods, with the five of rods, and that left them out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? This, following the footsteps of some motherfucker. A dumb motherfucker at that. Now that their life is all fucked up, wondering, and they know karma's coming, but they just don't know when it's coming. They know what's coming, they just don't know when. Hey, J Mike, how are you? So it's kind of like, oh, well, what you do? Oh, goodness, that's too many. I'm not going to take all those. What's the message, Spirit? Yes, even their money's all tied up. Their money is all tied up in some situation because they did not use their intuition concerning this whole family situation, and things is not working out. They thought something was getting ready to work out. They wasn't using their intuition. They shit is all fucked up. Whereas somebody else, they get the surprise of a lifetime, their wish fulfillment, because judgment was called in their favor, that they get this brand new cup of love, and here you are. Somebody else, with the boom boom stick. Whereas somebody else, they decided that they was no longer going to even communicate with these people. They're done even talking with these motherfuckers. They don't even want to talk to them no more. Now this, because they sitting here thinking all in their emotions, thinking about everything that they was doing with this group, and now they all sick to their stomach and everything else, because they know that this Queen of Cups did not deserve all this bullshit they was throwing their way for a while, for a long time, all because somebody decided that they never wanted to grow up. They never wanted to grow up. Every time somebody would get close, they would move the goalpost. They never wanted to grow up. But until now, Wheel of Fortune is here. Now they get something that they been wanting, been waiting for, been asking for, been praying for, but they don't get it because somebody sees that they're on some bullshit. Somebody sees that, you know what, they got some karma coming in for a path that they chose, because they chose not to go within when they should have been going within the entire fucking time. So someone to let them know, hey, partner, until you can complete some cycles, until you can grow up, until you can get your shit together, I'm good. And that's the motherfucking truth. Somebody said, I'm not about to have you be dependent on me to provide you with some happiness whenever you can't take it upon yourself to work some shit out, to create a life or be happy with what you got. Especially when this person was sitting here, right here in your corner, all day long, all night long, telling you to doing you right and everything else, wanting just to, go to a calm of water. But here you are acting like some type of motherfucking fool. And no matter what this person did, it was never good enough. So finally, that person just gave up. I said, fuck it. So once again, when you cut it off, That's when their karma began. Well, you know who you are. You solid. You rock solid. You rock solid. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with you. It's them. If they ain't trying to talk, but they just trying to play games, it's them. Till they grow the fuck up, get the fuck on. You can love somebody all you want to love somebody, but until that person loves themselves, it is not going to work. And you know that because you had to learn the same damn lesson. But see, this is how we get fucked up. We know how hard it was for us to learn the lesson. So what we want to do is we want to help. We want to coddle. We want to comfort. We want to shield and talk and communicate and say, you don't have to go through what I went through. But some people are like, you know what, you're right. And other people are like, I want to go through it harder than what you went through. Those people, you have to say, okay, good luck. That's it. Good luck. Hope you make it. I hope you make it. It's going to be a while. It is going to be, like they say, a minute. And this person, they still don't know why they did what they did against you. They have no idea. They can't tell you why. They just know that they feel that they was put underneath some type of a spell to have them, back off of you and this, that, like they can't be close to you, and it's like this person is just now. See, this is the type of hard-headed ass that was like, oh, I can't be manipulated. There are no such things as spells and mind control. My mind is too strong for that. I know people have tried. Many have tried, but no one has. Hold on a second, my handler's saying something. But no one has been able to control my mind. This is that type of motherfucker. But now somebody's waking up to think, you know what? I'm thinking that maybe what somebody said is the truth. That somebody has some type of control over their emotions or something like that. And now this person is finally waking the fuck up because karma is knocking at that door. Karma's kicking ass. Take a name. This person don't even know what their name is anymore. But I tell you one thing, somebody is having a spiritual awakening. Somebody is having a spiritual awakening. Okay? What's the message? Yes, hard head makes a soft ass. Well, they need to have an ass, soft ass touching contest because this person would win. And that's the truth. Because you can only tell somebody something so many times. Like I said, somebody they had to go within and they had to think about, maybe somebody in their family or something like that was telling them, no, you don't need to think about nothing. You don't need to do. You know how people give the worst fucking advice. The worst fucking advice. And somebody need to understand that, you know what? It is not up to them to sit there and listen to what somebody got to say and giving them the worst fucking advice and them just following them blindly. Come on now. Like, seriously, how old or young are you? What's the message? Anything? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Judgment, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, and Four of Pentacles. Yes. Somebody's receiving karma, judgment. Somebody's receiving karma because of the pain that they caused you. This could be one of your kids with the six of cups. Them trying to hold back from you, trying to treat you like you stank, trying to treat you like you didn't do nothing, like trying to treat you like them trying to purposely do shit to overburden you. Them purposely doing shit to overburden you, trying to purposely act like an asshole, trying to purposely send these attacks to you. But like I said, somebody didn't realize that shit was coming right back to them. Now somebody trying to run for cover. Now somebody trying to figure some shit out. Now somebody understanding that, you know what, maybe all that shit that you said wasn't crazy. Maybe now somebody understand that, you know what, they should have listened to you whenever you was talking to them, because you was an earth angel and they was just a young, dumb, full of cum piece of bum. Instead of sitting there thinking like they knew everything. Shit, you don't know shit. You don't even wipe your ass good yet. You know? Calm down. You don't even know how to wipe your behind good. And you trying to talk about this person. Come on. This person is the bee's knees. Trust and believe me. You want to talk about some creating? Honey, confirmation. This person had to do everything by themselves, whatever they created, and they got that communication. This could be a Gemini because we got the Queen of Swords and the Magician. So somebody is, yes, somebody now somebody was like they was lying on this Queen of Cups, but somebody got something they got to say. And they coming in, they want to come in fast. They want to talk about something. They want to talk about what they didn't see, or maybe why they didn't notice you or appreciate you, and because they don't want you to be at a distance. They don't want you to be, keep them on the outside, but they feel like you about to go off, like you about to say something to them. Like, let me tell you something. Sit your little ass down here. Sit your little ass down. Let me tell you something, Mr. I will snap y'all little, whatever. Yes. Somebody was told to come and bring you an apology. I feel like it was this person. I feel like that person said, you better bring that, you better go, you better make shit right, you better make apology, because honey, you was acting like a fool. You was acting like a fool. You need healing. You need to, like, somebody needs to seek a psychology or psychologist or something to work some shit out, some emotions out, so that they can go ahead and be, right again and happy again, so that somebody can be happy again, and then they can put this bullshit behind them. Someone said, you better go and you better apologize. You better talk to somebody. You better say so. Yes. Expect some type of present or something. I'm telling you, somebody, they're coming. Expect some type of present, something tangible, something you can touch. Mm-hmm. From your family. But you know what? The thing is, so somebody, they are at a crossroads. They got to do right by you, or they don't get what they want. They have to clean themselves all the way up from the rooter to the tutor, or they don't get what they want. And now this other person who was doing all this bullshit, they all is sad and in regret, because they know This cycle is over and they can't get close to you if they even tried. Spirit has them blocked. Blocked, blocked, blocked. Let me tell you how blocked they are. We got the 9 of rods, the 9 of pentacles, and the 9 of cups. They block. They can't get through. 3 nines, whatever that means, is a spiritual angel number. Spirit said, no, we got tired. I'm telling you, because something's getting ready to happen. It could be in August, I don't know. But yeah, or it could be the son of this king, because here's the son and this pentacle, son of this king of pentacles, has to end something, relationships, ways of thinking, whatever. If this person wants to start brand new or start something. Almost like I don't want to say an ultimatum, but just like, well, you know what? Hey, this is how I do it over here. I don't know what that shit is over there, but this is how I do it over here. You make your own decision, but this is how I do it over here. So yes, can't make this up. Come through, Spirit. Somebody said, this emperor said, this is how I do it over there. You make your own decision about what you want to do, but if you want to be over here, this is how I do it. They didn't say, this, that, or the other. And so somebody, now somebody, it's like they feel like they're on the defensive. Not so much that they're on the defensive, they're on the other end. They're on the other end because now they're thinking about everything. They got to go through it. They have to go through it. And Spirit is telling them, yes, do it, do it, do it. Yes, yes, yes. They got to end something. So I guess it's just a battle of their free will. Because if they can't end it, they don't get what they want, what they truly want. Yes. They got a choice. Either end something or live to regret it. That's justice. Those are those scales. Either end something or live to regret it. That's your truth. That's your truth. Even though somebody feels overburdened, overwhelmed, I feel like they're getting ready to walk away from this because it was too confusing. It was not right. It didn't have them right. But the good news is they're getting ready to walk into their wish fulfillment. So, but they got to do right. They got to do what's right. They have to make that decision to do what's right. Ain't nobody trying to tell them. Ain't nobody making them. They have to make their own decision. They have to start taking accountability and responsibility for themselves and their own life. Somebody finally had to learn that, you know what? This is my life. I can't listen to everything that this fool or that fool or this fool or that fool says. I have to go by what I feel is right because ain't nobody else gonna be happy for me. I deserve to be happy. So yeah, like I said, somebody something about something they told somebody, hey, be open, be honest, don't hide nothing, be transparent when you go talk to that person. And somebody's moody about it. They don't really want to do it, but they wasn't told, they wasn't given an ultimatum. They was just saying, well, this is, if you want to be over here, this is how we do it over here. We will not accept anything less than. This is how we do it over here. You get it together, you can come on over here. Because somebody works with a higher power. Somebody is very connected to God. Somebody is a lion at heart. Somebody they not backing down. They're like, you know what? I'm going to lovingly lead and guide the way for you to go. But if you don't want to follow that way, you have free will. But free will leads you out there. Somebody is perfectly balanced. Their light and their dark energy. They know how to get down to wear that crown too. Because they understood and they recognized that somebody was trying to take advantage of you. And now, because somebody has told this person, you make your choice. I feel like it's time for you to get excited. It's time for you to be happy. And if you don't even be happy because this person made a choice that benefits them, just be happy for you because you'll be the one that gets the big payout. As long as you did what you needed to do for you and allow that person to do what they needed to do for them. Hey, Carla, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Yeah, it's like, hey, Mint. Hi, wait. Miss Isra, Miss Isra. Hi, Miss Isra. I'm sorry. My poor reading glasses. Yeah, so, because you know what? You're receiving that karma. You're receiving that karma. It's just, it's time. I feel like, we were at the last test. We already went through a transition, but something's going to happen, or a specific day or specific something is going to come through that we have to just really show that we've just really let it go. And once we really let it go, then that's whenever things will start to take place, I believe. Yep, because then that's when we'll receive this new beginning. And that's whenever people realize they got to put some respect on your name. And whatever somebody was giving to you, you gave it right back to them. That's why this person is like, what the fuck? Especially this person is realizing that a couple things, that they was a liar, and it was all about them. It was very selfish. And now they're starting to think, were they living or were they just surviving? They were in a survival mode. They was just in a survival mode. And it was very dysfunctional, times two. So I think that is what somebody has to come to grips with, Hey, Sheila, how are you? So, all right, y'all, I'm going to get up here. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you. And I hope this person is able to make the right decision for them. For them. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Have a wonderful day. And thank you so very much. If you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe, please do so. I'm trying to reach 5,000. I'm so close. Thank you so very much. Good night.